gangster, loony type of hooligan atmosphere. For rapping about the clothes you wear, I represent welfare. No happy joy. This D-boys running from decoys, pimping more bitches than Dr. Detroit. It goes down. Mr. Smoke a lot, turning pounds into ashes. Black ski masses, niggas be getting a pumpkin head like ashes. Play the yay. Every year smoke greenery, my lashes all day.
Back in the days when I was raised, niggas got sprayed with A's and K's. I pray to my Lord that hell won't take me over. We soldiers to fold you like Motorola's and lick the corner. I told you to focus or fuck your face and leave you frozen. This you was chosen. That's how I was going to mouth for showness. More killers and shady niggas to keep the clickilation floating. Fuck all that other. Bury your brother, leave your family mad at the fact the mob took me under.
Lash your brother, shot like instructed G's for trying to brace, cough those sneaks, and you'll be laid out, stunk by bags. Like all my enemies, ATF looking for this arsonist, letting off cartridges hot in the tree. For the simple fact, really can't fuck with these. Bringing more heat than Robert Bernard. Looking back for folk tickets, but how much to kick it? That nigga hard. From a suck, yeah. For the niggas that press they luck, yeah. In the game, fuck yeah. Paralyzed, call one in the ass, duck, yeah. Cool niggas, then assembly. Job, make niggas remember my. Them other niggas ain't no kin to me. Hit ya, get ya, split ya.
Paraphernalia to the mob members unpredictable. Niggas get dropped when we call the shot smashed on something.
So I got stepping in. I got Jeremiah Khalik, right? And just to let you know, this is just a segment. This isn't the show Let's Talk Sports Nation. This is a segment, right? Again, so he's joining me in on this segment. And so yeah,
and I'm on my lunch break too. So when I step out on my guy, it's not that I gotta go, but I really gotta go.
Right.
What's up?
So we talking Warriors basketball, right? And we talking, you know, like what does it actually mean for the Warriors to win a championship? And like what I brought up was, you know, I feel like it's been a curse on the Warriors. I call it the curse of Will Chamberlain. You know, because as I said before, Warriors traded Will Chamberlain. And the story goes, he didn't want to be here, but he was here for 2.5 seasons. So if he didn't like San Francisco like that, I don't think he would ever play the game, right? So, you know, from your perspective, because if you look at the Warriors, they always sabotage their team. So, like, what was that like, you know, growing up watching that? And it's a history. Going back to the 70s.
Right, you taking it too far for me. Can we be more realistic?
Okay, yeah, but okay, let's hit home, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like to me, the worst one of all was Chris Webber.
Right. That bothered you.
Yeah, that bothered me.
You got a segment on YouTube.
Yeah, that bothered me.
But you said Ray Charles could see we needed a big man.
Yeah, well, but see, this the thing too though with that, right? This I wonder. In any sport, this is interesting, and the media never hyped on this. In any sport, has a rookie of the year been traded the next year?
Right.
Like, I mean, that's crazy.
Well, what did happen with in Philadelphia? Carter Williams.
He was rookie of the year last year. Oh, hey, oh man, wow. Well, you know, hey man, that's that Philadelphia Warriors connection.
Right.
But he, you know, but Chris Webber, he's no Michael Carter Williams. You know what he was like back then?
No, he was a superstar.
He was like the Blake Griffin of that draft.
Right.
Like, so if you got him, you hit the lotto.
Right.
For the draft. Right.
And Carter Williams not. I agree.
Right. So
because we talking about franchise changing. Webber was franchise changing. And correct me if I'm wrong, they traded him for Gugliotta.
Yeah, who was cool.
Right.
He was cool, but I think like
that nigga's tripping.
See, because after they traded for Gugliotta, they kind of broke up the locker room because the guys was wearing number 4s on their shoes, in memory of Webber being on their team. So
wow, Mel, you never seem to amaze me like with your knowledge. Like I could go back to that moment, but you can go back to that moment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like if you look at it, it was a interesting opportunity to win a championship. I mean, not saying they would have won it, but Jordan was retired for a second year. You know, so he wasn't a threat.
So let me ask you this question, because it all began with the Mitch Richmond for Billy Owens trade. Right?
See, exactly. And that's another rookie of the year.
Right.
So the Warriors had 2 rookie of the years and traded him. Now, you know, they traded Mitch Richmond a few years later after he won the rookie of the year.
But let me ask you a question. from a GM's point of view, just put yourself in their position. What do you think they possibly saw to go ahead and pull that?
Oh yeah. Well, like I know the history of that is like Don Nelson, and I kind of look at it like Don Nelson has the basketball version of Jim Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to do things his way. He has a special way of doing things. So what Don Nelson wanted, he wanted a point forward.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted a 6'9" guy that can handle the rock and play a little.
So
guard.
he was ahead of the game with the point forward.
But he missed.
He
missed. Yeah. You got to get that right, man. Yeah. If you trade Mitch, and then like if you look at that.
So hold on. So after Nelson was a Warrior, let me guess, he went to the Bucks.
Who?
Don.
Oh, Don. Yeah, no. Don Nelson started out with the Bucks, and those Bucks teams were pretty good.
He started with the Bucks. No, he went to the Bucks after.
He went to
the
Knicks.
Coached Sam Cassell and Ray Allen.
He went to the Knicks. George Karl coached Sam Cassell and Ray Allen and them because
you might be right.
And Gary Payton went there after.
Okay.
But it's an interesting connection with a lot of these teams. But Don Nelson started out with the Bucks, and that was with Sidney Moncrief and those guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So and the Bucks were competitive, but he always had a knack for putting together nice teams. Never get past.
So who was his power forward on the Knicks then? Was it Kurt Thomas? No, but Billy Owens. No, Billy Owens was he played power forward because Chris Mullin was a 3.
He was a 3.
Yeah.
So, but he could handle.
And then we drafted Spreewell.
Yeah.
With Tim Hardaway, but that wasn't a good fit. Do you remember why that wasn't a good fit?
No. So here's the thing though. Spreewell actually was a replacement for Mitch Richmond, so he made up for that. And the reason why Hardaway and Spreewell didn't work, I believe, it all started with the Weber trade. Because you got to remember, and that year was just interesting. Hardaway got hurt, so he missed a whole year. He never played with Chris Webber. So by then, when Nelson got fired, right at the end of the year. So by then, it was just bad. It was bad environment, bad chemistry. So Rick Adelman came in to that mess, and then him and Spreewell. Hardaway and Spreewell wouldn't get together, wouldn't get along together, and then Hardaway wouldn't get along with the coach.
Let me ask you a question. We going back to the past, right? Most people who seem to be going back to the past, it seems like to prove they're a Warriors fan. What's going on with fan justification week?
I think it's just some new era type of stuff. I mean, for me, I'm looking at just all the you never would expect a team like the NBA championship is Lakers, Celtics, Chicago Bulls. You never would expect a little team like the Warriors to all of a sudden be up there. But this is the thing. And see, a lot of people can't really appreciate the pain of watching your team just break apart. They build a team together and they break them apart. I mean, when they traded Chris Webber, I remember Ricky Pierce signing to the Warriors.
I remember Ricky Pierce.
And this is cold. He said his team has the best chance of winning the NBA championship. Warriors started out 6-0.
Yeah.
And then Webber got traded and it all fell apart. And I was just like, wow, man. We had Spreewell, who was just a warrior.
Yeah.
And then him and Webber connected. Yeah. I expected us to get a chip. Yeah. And then Hardaway was coming back.
Yeah.
With Mullin. Man. So my heart was broken with that. So it's to see this.
Is that when you became a Laker?
Nah, actually the story behind that is it's more like when I became a Warrior. Because I think the Lakers was the first team I liked it because they had Magic Johnson and Kareem. And then back then it was Larry Bird and then rivalry. Some people like the Pistons. So I like the Lakers off back. Superstar. That's Magic. You would have saw Magic on TV before you saw anybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that kind of thing. So what happened was, in my household back then, this is before everybody had a TV.
Hilarious.
Yeah, in every room. So we had 2 TVs. My mama had her own TV, and the other one was house TV. And I had to watch what my brothers and cousins was watching, and he was watching the Warriors. And I didn't like them at first. But after a while of just being fed to them, and I liked it Hardaway, and I saw that they had grit, and Warriors grew on me, man. You know, I got cussing with Jim Barnett, Greg Papa, and all those guys calling the games. And I kind of like today's story. See, the Warriors, they aren't the Lakers, but they ain't the Clippers. They got their own staple. They got their own home. They got their own